Hello, I am going to play a solo game of Fame and Fable and you're going to watch me. Sounds weird, but let's do it. So to start off with, I'm going to show you my hand. This is my starting hand. I've got 3 allies and 1 item. I've got the Zealot, which does 3 weapons attack, or I can spend an action to use this trait at the bottom. So I can attack with 6 weapons and discard this card. So that one will be great. Inquisitor one's really useful because I can attack with 2 of any type using the trait, or it's just a straight up 3 weapons attack. I've got the Witch, which is one of my favourite cards in the game. I've got 3 different types of attack there, nice and simple. And I got really lucky and got the Pact, which is an item with 8 power, and then I just discard one of my allies, which actually in a solo game, not a problem, because you end up getting sort of stuck with a bunch of stuff. So let's do my first turn. Great. Start off with 2 monsters. That is not at all what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to plonk 2 monsters over here. And I'm going to put 2 little action tokens underneath to show that they're there. I don't think I want to go visit it yet. I think I want to boost my hand a bit more. So it feels a little bit like a wasted action, but I'm going to go here and grab myself an ally. Hey, I've got the Warrior, which is a straight up 4 weapons and an absolute beast, so that's going to be really useful. Right, next card. Another one there. Okay, mean. It's not a lucky start, I have to say. And this is going to go there. So I've got to go check this place out because I really don't want another one to come out and for this place to get overrun. So we're going to check out all of these monsters. We've got the Screamer, where you reduce all your basic attacks by half, which is mean. That one is vulnerable to elemental, and that one is vulnerable to power. So, looking at my cards, my Witch is going to prove pretty useful here. So let's start off by killing off the All-Seer. So I'm going to bring the All-Seer in front of me. I'm going to use the Witch. So I've deployed her and exhausted her. She does 3 elemental, which gets doubled because it's vulnerable. So that's 6. This is going to move 1 up here. And I can remove that token. So I now have an extra action to spend if I want to. So Questing Beast and the Screamer. Oh, the Screamer sucks. I mean, maybe I just kill it straight off with the Zealot. Maybe I just go hard. I've got that action. Oh, or I could do... That's a trait. That's a perfect time to use the Pact. Although I don't want to kill... Okay. The Zealot would get killed as well. Maybe I'll just do the Questing Beast for now. So I'm going to do... let's do the Inquisitor and the Zealot. Nope, I'm going to do the Zealot. There we are. So I'm going to bring the Zealot out, and I'm going to spend that 1 action to do 6 to the Questing Beast and kill it. So that gets me 2 spaces up. And we've got another action there. Do I want to kill off the Screamer now? Oh, Zealot's dead. No, I'm not going to kill the Screamer now. I'm going to save it because the Witch is too powerful to just get rid of, so I'm not going to do that. Right. Okay, I've got a monster come out here. Ooh, and I get someone in the Citadel. The Veteran is really useful in the solo game. Great. Okay, I want you. I'm gonna go visit here. Okay. So the null reduces weapons attacks by 1 against this card. Okay. I can show you there. Okay, well I can use my Warrior against them, so I'm going to spend 1 action to rally the Veteran card. So if there's a card up right here, I can take that. Still only got 4 cards in my hand, that's fine. Then I'm going to deploy the Warrior, exhaust the Warrior. This gets reduced by 1 and kills the null. So I'm going to move 1 space up here. Okay, I don't have any other actions I can kind of spend at the moment. So coming back off again. Okay, this is going okay so far. We've got a monster spawning here. And We have an item card here. What do I want to do? I might want to ready one of my powerful cards. Nothing's looking dodgy here. So let's go here. I'm going to ready the witch because she's cool. And I'm going to take an ally. Pyromancer. Wow, I'm getting really lucky with these pulls. This is great. So the Pyromancer does 3 naturally of magic or elemental. Or I can attack with 4 elemental if I spend an action. So that's pretty useful. I did just draw a double monster though. Where's that going to go? Here. 1, 2. We've got 2 little action tokens going in here. Do I want to check that out? No, I want to try and get one of these item cards. So let's... I still don't want to take the Screamer on. I want a rubbish card to kill off before I do that. So I'm going to visit here and find out what I've got going on. Razor Claw, you must attack using 1 weapons or more to defeat it. Pretty gross looking. And I also get the scroll, which allows me to attack a monster with 1 magic or attack a legend with 5 magic. Not sure if you can see that. Okay, Razor Claw. So I got to use one of these as an attack. Well, I might as well use you as a 1, and then each one of you as a 3. That makes sense. Cool. So we've got deploy, deploy, deploy. I've got 5 out of my 6 that I've got down there. These are also ones counting towards it anyway, and I'm going to use 3, 6, 9. And a little extra 1 there to get to 10. Kill that. Move 1 space. Remove that. This says attack with 1 weapons and ready this card after combat. So it's back up again, which is pretty useful. And then I'm going to spend 2 actions to buy this scroll. Next turn. We have a monster rocking up over here. That place is the problematic place this turn, this game. And we've got an ally there. Okay, I might visit up there then so that we can check out what ally we've got knocking about over here. Falconer's not a great one for me to pick up, but okay. And then we've got the Duchess, which is nice and small, but it's immune to poison. We've got the Lamprey, which is immune to swords, which is annoying. To weapons, sorry, because the veteran will be able to defeat them otherwise. I don't really want to use either of these, especially on a small card. So I'm just going to take the Falconer and leave. It's not the most efficient turn, but I don't want to waste stuff. Monsters coming on here. And we've got an item at the Bone Coast. I think I need to ready one of my powerful cards. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to take another ally. Let's do that. Nice. I keep getting 3s. Why do I keep getting 3s? Who do I want to ready? What are you? You're immune to... That's poison. That's fine. The witch could use one of the other ones. The Screamers reduce all basic attacks by half, so the Pyromancer is quite useful against that. Or I was going to use the Pact, and I can use that with the Falconer. So, okay, let's not bother with that. The Warrior. I'm going to go the Warrior 4. I'm not going to go the Witch. Sorry. Changed my mind. I'm allowed to. Yep. Oh, no. Not more Shadowland ones. Shadow Realm ones. I know I can take the Screamer on, so let's do that. I'm going to go here. We've also got the Harpy, so all allies with a basic attack of 1 or less cannot be used to attack this card. That's not a problem. That should be okay. And the item, we've got the Resurrection, so this is also great in the solo game because I could resurrect the Zealot and just send them off to die again. I mean, that makes me sound like a really horrible person. Sorry. It's part of the game. Yeah, okay. So I need to kill one of these first. I've been aiming to kill the Screamer for a while, so let's do that. I'm about to sacrifice someone else as well. This is not helping my case. So I'm going to fight the Screamer using the Pact. It's not a basic attack, so it doesn't get halved. That just gets straight discarded. It does 8 damage to it. But it does say I have to discard one of my allies. So goodbye, Falconer. Oh, I can't get the Zealot now because I haven't rezzed them yet. Okay, no worries. That gets removed. I move 1 space. I can buy the Resurrection now, so I'm going to do that. And then I need to kill a Harpy with 3 and a 2. I could do that. It means the Veteran's not going to come back up again, though, which is sort of the whole point of the Veteran, but I'm going to do it. So I'm going to use the Witch for 3, Veteran for 2. The Harpy is dead. I move 1 more space. My action token's gone, and I can't do anything else with that remaining action, so I don't want to revive the Falconer. Okay, literally just clear this location. Stop it. And person's going to go here. Nothing's looking too scary. The Shadow Realm's a little bit worrying, but I'm looking a bit weak over here, so I'm going to need to ready something. I'm going to get the Warrior involved, and I'm going to take another ally. Not the Villager. Worst card in the game. Utterly useless. But there is one of the honor badges requires you to have this in your hand at the end of the game. I'm not going to do that today because I don't want to carry the Villager with me the whole time. Yep, that's my turn. Okay, we've got a monster here. And we've got an item. Sorry, where is it? There. Okay, I feel like the Shadow Realm needs a visit. Or do I push it 1 more turn? I'm going to push it 1 more turn. Let's do this. I'm going to get another item. The Explosive. Yes. In fact, I already have a plan for the Villager, and yes, it does involve a sacrifice. So I attack with 10 weapons and then discard one of my allies. Who's going to get the Explosive? Who am I going to ready? I think... let's go the Pyromancer. You're a good, powerful one. Right, and we're going to go back off here. Okay, and we've got 1 monster rocking up here. Okay, so Bone Coast. Got to go check this out because we've just reached 3 over here. Don't know if I've been to Bone Coast yet. So we've got... Oh yeah, I must have done. We've got the Mummy, which is immune to Elemental. Which is annoying because I've got the Pyromancer there. Oh, but you know what it is? It's worth 10. Okay. Now's your chance to shine, my darling Villager. Oh, I didn't kill the Screamer there. Yeah. Right, the Mummy. I'm going to use the Explosive, which attacks with 10. That is going to kill you, but then I have to discard one of my allies. So you've been taken out by the Villager. Haha. Moving here. I have my first moon. So this is going to let me ready all... Hello? It's going to let me ready all of my allies when I get a chance. This one of these gets removed. So then we've got the Lamprey and the Duchess. What do I want to do here? Pyromancer can kill the Duchess quite easily. It feels like a waste to use the Warrior on the Lamprey, but... Oh, I can't anyway. Okay, no, I've got a different plan. Right, so I'm gonna deploy the Knight, exhaust the Knight to kill the Duchess, move 1 space along here, remove one of these. I haven't checked out what's here. The Poison Dagger. Okay, I should have checked that first because this is actually really useful now. I'm going to spend 1 action to buy the Poison Dagger and immediately use it to stab a Lamprey, which feels like it is actually quite a difficult thing to do. But I've nicely cleared out that location now. Yeah, awesome. Right. We have another monster here, and we have a person here. So that might be worth a visit. I know, I'm going to check out the Shadowland. I don't trust that to not just absolutely bomb. So the moment I take the Bugbear, it's got this instant action, which means I have to exhaust one ally. If their basic attack, so that top left one is 1 or less, I have to discard the ally. So I want to discard a higher one, which sort of sucks. And then I have the Slayer, which reduces all of my weapons attacks, weapons basic attacks by 1. So I want to not use basic attacks or not use weapon ones. Pyromancer would be okay against that one. Neither of these are actually very good for me, and I don't know if I can kill them. Nope. What a wasted turn. Okay, at least I know they're there. That's fine. I can plan for them now. Okay, we have a person in the Citadel, which is great for me. And we have another monster at the Shadow Realm, which is exactly where I was expecting it to go. And the Shadow Realm, I feel like it's going to fall. Okay, I'm going to have to just trust it, though. Okay, if the Shadow Realm falls, then the next one is the Frostland. So I'm going to go here to try and kind of make sure that the next bit doesn't then also fall. The Paladin's great, though. Hopefully I get to take that one. Fallen Star is also amazing, and the Cook can be super useful. Okay. They're both 3, though, so I need to kill the Snallygaster and then come back another time to get that. Snallygaster, both these cards are not useful to me right now. Can I kill the Snallygaster for... no, I can't, because the Warrior... Oh, I can't do it. Okay, but I can get the Paladin, so I'm going to spend one of my actions to get the Paladin. And then I just have to leave the Snallygaster there. I mean, I could do it with this one. Is that a waste of a card? Probably. But I'm going to do it anyway. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 with the scroll. So I attack the monster, do 1 magic to it. Then I'm going to have to kill... Goodbye, veteran. Sorry. To put the Paladin out. And I'm going to spend 1 action to use the Paladin's magic. And then I'm going to use the Pyromancer's magic as well. So 3 from that, 4 from that, 1 from that, 8 to the Snallygaster, done. So there we go. Okay, so next time a monster comes out, it's going to be a legend, which is worth remembering. I'm still trying not to use this. I want to wait until it's like really dire situation until I use this one. So this comes off the board. We've got a monster rocking. Oh no, we have a legend rocking up here. So we're going to take this legend token off there and place a legend instead. So it sort of marks that there's a legend coming out. And then I've got a person going here. Okay, well, this is too... It's too enticing. I'm going to have to go there. I'm going to have to go there. And yet he's not doing it. I'm doing it. I'm going there. Let's see what's here. The dead shot is also pretty good. I'm going to take the Fallen Star for now. They're all 3. So the Fallen Star, basically, it readies all of my exhausted allies. So it's like a moon, but I can use it mid-turn. So I can use it in the middle of combat if I want to, which is pretty useful. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I regret this. Hey, someone's at the Citadel. Lovely. Oh, no, not the new recruit. Okay. I mean, they're basically as bad as the villager, but they try their hardest. Where are we going? Just can't do any damage over there. I have to ready someone first, but I don't want the new recruit. Okay. Maybe someone good's going to be here. Let's check it out. Satyr, okay. Standard Bearer can be really useful, but not actually at the moment. But I'm going to spend those 2 actions to get the Standard Bearer. Satyr is vulnerable to either of those things. I don't actually... It doesn't matter. I'm just going to use the warrior straight off. I'm going to kill the satyr. That moves me 1 space. This frees up this. I spend the action to get the new recruit. Right, now I'm going to spend my moon because these are all exhausted. I feel like I'm starting to get a bit stuck. So there goes my moon. These are all readied again. I am nice and powerful. Ready to take on the world. Let's do this. Oh, no. Just about ready. Okay, so this goes there. That is the 4th one. This place is now overrun, and I've got a second monster to come out, which means it's immediately going to go out onto this location. So now anytime any card would usually spawn there, it's going to spawn here instead, plus all the ones that spawn here, so it just starts to like ramp up, and this place is just going to get rammed full of monsters constantly, which is annoying, but hey. This is a powerful location. Let's go there. We can use our powerful stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. And then we can hopefully buy one of these. So, the Grindylow is immune to elemental. Let's use the most basic knight then. Let's do it. Knight is exhausted. Oh no, sorry, the knight's not enough. Warrior, let's use the warrior. So that does 4 attack. Grindylow is 4. It says it's immune to elemental. I'm not doing elemental, so that's fine. Grindylow's gone. That action token's off. And then I'm going to take the dead shot. Yeah, because its bonus action is a free one. So that's worth it. 1, 2, 3. That's the end of my turn. We have got a monster here. And I don't really want to go to there. I don't like the legends. They scare me. Do I go get the cook? You know what? Let's ready the warrior. And get a new item card. How many cards have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this a mistake? No, let's do it. The runes. Look at the top card of one deck. Okay, I'm going to use that right away. And I'm going to have a look at the legend deck. So the worm, which I do not like. All basic attacks are reduced by 1 against this card, and it's 15, so it just becomes just impossible to attack. I basically have to use traits or items against it. Next time that comes out, I know where that's going to be. Okay, cool. That's useful, I'm sure. We have another monster here. Okay, you're not giving me a choice. I'm going to have to go to the Bone Coast, and you're coming up here. I mean, this is just currently just full of good stuff. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, the legend. I remember why I didn't want to come here. Let's have a look. Okay, so the legend, we've got the Knuckle of E, and that is immune to magic and poison. That's not the end of the world for me. Could I defeat it? 6, 9, 12, 15, 19. I mean, I absolutely could. It uses every single one of my cards. Yeah, they've all got alternatives to stuff. I mean, that might be worth it. I mean, they're going to kill cards or exhaust cards. Yeah, let's do it. It's going to absolutely decimate my hand, but let's do it. So I'm going to use you, and you. Yeah, I think that is worth doing. Okay. The Knuckle of E is dead. And I'm going to move 2 spaces because it's a legend. Right. That means I would have to exhaust 2 allies. I don't really want to do that. The creep, however, I can take you and just kill the new recruit. That's not a problem. Although, actually, I can't then defeat you in any way, shape, or form. Oh, unless I use the Fallen Star. This is I mean, maybe this is a mistake, but I'm going to use the Fallen Star. I'm going to ready all of you. Just sort of using all of my big guns, but why not? I'm going to take the creep. I'm going to immediately kill the new recruit, because apparently this is just a game where I'm sacrificing everyone left, right, and centre. And now I can just do whatever I want. to kill you. So I'm going to use the warrior. You're nice and simple. 4. Oh, and I might as well use an action to use the pyroman, the paladin. I think I'm going to use actually. Oh, that magic is really useful. I'm going to use the pyromancer. So that costs me 1 action to use that bottom thing. That's 8. I kill the creep. I move 1 space. This gets removed. Amatico. Okay, let's take you as well. Who am I going to exhaust? I'm going to exhaust the Inquisitor and the Knight. Okay. Right, and then I have to kill you, so I might as well use those 2 remaining cards. 3, 6. Matico is dead. This place is emptied. I get another moon. So everyone is exhausted, but it's looking alright. Am I going to save it, or am I going to bring them to life now? What do I do? I'm looking fairly safe. Famous last words. Let's do it. I'm just going to crack on. I managed to get rid of a ton of stuff there, so that's not bad. Okay, immediately full of monster again. Right, let's do that. And a person there. I'm going to go here. I am going to ready the... Let's just go with the straight out warrior. Why not? I don't know what any of these monsters are out anywhere, do I? Oh, I do. I know what these are. The bugbear and the slayer. Okay. But actually, oh no, I can't go there anyway. What am I talking about? Rubbish. Doesn't matter to me. Yeah, stick with the warrior, and then I'm going to take a item card because I've just decimated my item cards. Okay. The Mage's Tome. Double all magic attacks against 1 monster or legend. Okay, that's going to be useful. I just need to like get all my magic ones out. Cool. That'll be useful against a legend, I think. That's a big kind of bam 1. Okay, monster spawns here. Can't spawn here, so it's going to spawn there. And I've got a person has come here. An ally. Okay, let's maybe check out... I'm going to go back to the Bone Coast. I don't know what's going on here now. I was recently visited it, so why not? I think this might have been a mistake. Okay, well, I can buy the Herdman. So let's do that. 1. It's immune to all attacks except power. So actually the Inquisitor would be really good against the Kobold, because I can use the trait at the bottom. The Standard Bearer doesn't do any actual attack unless I use the trait at the bottom, but I would need another thing to go with it. Okay, that was a bit of a waste of a turn. I didn't really think that through. Another person here. Okay, I'm gonna rebuild. Okay, let's go the Inquisitor. Let's do it. Yeah, they're useful in multiple ways. And then I get to draw something. What do I want? I've got a few characters here, so actually I'm going to go... Don't need another ally. I'm going to get an item. So that is my hand full, but that's okay. Attack with 2 of any type. I could also use that against the Kobold. Okay, I know where I'm going next. I've got a plan. Okay, we have a person. An ally goes here, and we have a monster is rocking up here. I think I'm still sticking with my plan. No, I'm not. I'm changing my plan. Right, I'm going to go here. We've got the Book of Law, which is attacking with 3 magic. Nice and simple. Really, really useful, especially if I combine that with the Mage's Tome to double a magic attack. And then what monsters have we got here? We've got the Mouldy Warp, which is immune to elemental and magic. Haha, that doesn't mess me up. And the Orc. So a maximum of 1 ally can attack this card. Items can also be used to attack it. Actually, both of them are quite good for me. Sorry, this should have been put in face up. First off, I'm going to take on the Orc. That requires an ally with 4. I have the Warrior. Warrior takes on the Orc. Warrior kills Orc. Haha. If I want to, I can spend 2 actions to get the Book of Law now, but I don't have space in my hand, so that's not a good plan right now. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm going to use the Inquisitor, which is enough to kill the Molderwarp. And I move up 1 more space. Now, I have 3 actions I can spend. I think I'm going to spend... Oh, this is the mistake. No, that's fine. I'm going to kill the Knight so that I can place down the Dead Shot. And I've got 5 cards in my hand. I am going to buy... Let's buy the Cook, because it's going to be harder to buy them later. Because they're worth 3. And they might prove useful. Poison can be useful sometimes. So that cost me my last 3 actions. So I could have spent 2 actions to get that and 1 action for that, but I can buy this from somewhere else, so it's not desperate. Right, how are we looking? We've got... Oh, okay, just a nice boon round. Ally there. Item there. I mean that. Yeah, but I don't want to get anything. I want to kill stuff first. Okay, so let's go here. Yes, the Cursed. I love the Cursed. Okay, the Kobold is immune to all attacks except power. I am going to use the Relentless Blade, which attacks with 2 of any type. So the Kobold is dead. You're out of there. I move 1 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can then buy the Cursed for 3. Yes, I love the Cursed. Now we are looking at another monster is going to rock up here because they can't spawn in the Shadow Realm, and then we have an item over here. What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? I mean, I could ready some of these people next turn. Let's visit here. Let's have a look. Although I know that one's good. Let's go here. I'm going here. Okay. The Rakshasa. This is one from the Legend expansion. I should have said, actually, I am playing with the Deluxe Edition. And that includes the Legend expansion. The Rakshasa is immune to magic and to weapons, which is the 2 main things I seem to sort of have going for me. But the Dead Shot would be able to do damage to it. The Cursed would as well. What would I want to kill off, though? These are all quite good. Do you know what? I think the Inquisitors have had its time. So I'm going to kill the Inquisitor to place the Cursed. Oh, do I just straight up kill the Cursed? So it cost me 2 actions by attack with 8 poison, then discard this card. I'm just sacrifices everywhere. Let's do this. 2 actions. Kill the Rakshasa. Move 1 space. We've got a new legend bit coming over here. That's gone from there. And then I'm going to spend my remaining action to bring the Doctor into my hand. If I have enough space, I do indeed. And the Curse is dead. I have extra cards at the moment, so it's not a problem. Now, if I was using Surge, this would be the point that I would start drawing an extra monster. So every time a monster is shown on one of these fate cards, I would draw an extra monster. But I'm just doing the basic version today, just to keep it nice and simple. I spent that last action. And that place looking mighty fine over there. Okay, we have a monster. It's not a monster. It's going to be a legend coming in here. And we have an item here. I think I want to do a little bit of readying. Oh, but I can't get a new card, so that's not worth doing. Should have thought this through. Okay, maybe I'll just buy one of these cards. Wild Morph. Oh no, I can't buy the card. I need to destroy something first. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Let's see what we can do. The Forsaken. They are vulnerable to elemental. Not elemental, power. Page turn is really useful. It lets you pick up 2 cards, although at the moment I've got too many cards in my hand. Because I'm playing efficiently. Well done, Owen. Okay, let's think of a good way to do this. Do you know what? I'm going to spend my doctor, exhaust my doctor, and bring back to life the paladin. Why not? And then immediately use the paladin to kill the Forsaken. So that moves me one space here. That removes this. And then I'm going to... I've got 5 cards here. I might as well buy the page turner so that if I get into trouble later, I've got that as an option. So that's all 3 of those cards. My hand is still full, but I'm managing this thing well. We have an ally here. The wizard! Oh, I've got to start... Yeah, it's a mistake. Wait, what have I got? Okay, now I can... Okay, no, I have a plan. I have a plan. Let's do this. So I'm going to visit here. Let's go for a legend. Oh, I knew it was the worm. I'd researched it. That's fine. I should have remembered that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Resurrection, which lets me pick up the Cursed. And the Cursed I love, which is great. Now, can I defeat this thing? I'm going to kill the Doctor and place the Cursed down. So I've got 5 cards in my hand. That would do 8, 9, 10, 9, 10. Oh, I should have been using magic against it. Okay, I'm going to have to spend the page turner and bring out... What do I want? I mean, I ideally want a good item. That's not a good item. Let's get an ally out then. Okay. I don't know if I can still do this. So, 8, 9, 10. Oh, if I bring that one out earlier. 11, 12. Yeah, I'm going to be able to do this. Okay. First thing I need to do is... I'm going to kill the Paladin. Bye-bye, Paladin. You've had your time in the sun. I'm going to bring the Cook out. I am going to spend 1 action to turn this one. And it says +1 to the attack of all allies. This card will attack with 2. So I'm using the trait, which means its basic attack is not going to be reduced by 1 because I'm not using it. That's fine. So that's going to do 2 damage to this. Cool. This is then going to do 3. So that's going to take it to 5. This is going to do 3. So that's going to take it to 8. Broken Sword. 9, 10. Then we're going to spend an action to recruit the Wizard. And then going to immediately kill the Cook. Sorry, Cook, you've sort of done your job. The Wizard's going to come out, and that's going to do 4 because it's 3 because it's the basic attack, but the Cook's added 1 to it. So that's going to get us to 14, and then I just need 1 more. Oh, there's a more efficient way to have done this if I'd used the Mage's Tome, but I'm not going to do it. I will use the Armourer, who just gets me the 1. Who am I going to kill to do that? Probably the Deadshot. You get exhausted. Yay, that was a bit of a faff, but I killed the worm, which I'm very pleased about. Goodbye, worm. And I move 2 spaces along here, and this gets removed, and I finally cleared out this area. And cleared out my hand a lot, I think. So I'm getting close to that next moon, so I'm going to use this one. I should be safe to use it to ready all of these allies. Goodbye, moon. Right, this comes off here. What have we got? Okay, we have got an ally moves here. Now, if you ever have more than 3 allies or items at a location, then they can't actually spawn there, so they spawn in the next available location, which means I am going to get an item here, and it's going to be face up. Ready up to 2 of your allies. The second wind is super useful. There we go. That is going to be great. I have nothing to fight. Okay, well, cool. I best go do a buying spree, I guess. The collector is useful if you've got a bunch of items in your hand, which I currently don't, but I might do in a minute. Let's go here. I'm going to get the Ring of Power. So exhaust one ally, then attack one monster or legend with 4 power. So that's going to cost me 2, and then I'm going to spend 1 action to get the second wind. 5 cards in my hand. Okay, then we've got 2 monsters here. I mean, I've just been there, but fine. Let's go back there again then. I think I want to fight some of these monsters. Okay, Gravstone's going to immediately kill someone. And the bats are immune to power and weapons. So I'm going to think of something good for that. Who do I want to kill? The standard bearer, probably. Right, let's take the Gravstone. Going to kill the standard bearer. And I'm going to use... What am I going to use? I think I might use... Oh, I can't use the curse on you. Warrior's not a bad one to use against you. I could use 1. Yeah, okay. So Warrior does 4. And Armourer does 5. And then I'm going to use this action to do another 4 with the Pyromancer. So that's 9. Gravstone's dead. I move 1 space. This gets released. I don't want to spend another action though, because I want to try and buy the Book of Lore, I think. So then I need to kill the bats. What am I going to kill the bats with? Poison? Alright, it feels like real overkill to kill you with the witch, but let's do it. Witch, bats. I mean, that feels thematically relevant. Bat's dead. I have a new moon. Woohoo! And then I'm going to spend my remaining 2 actions to buy the Book of Lore straight into my hand. So now, actually, the collector would be worth 3. Oh, 4. But I got 4 items in my hand. So the collector's looking pretty tasty now. Let's have a look. We've got another monster going here. It's just constant monsters going here. And we have an item going here. Okay. What do I want to do? I guess I still want to keep this clean, but I do want the collector because it's now worth 4. It's only 1 action, so wait till there's monsters there. Come on, be sensible, Owen. I'm gonna go here. I'm about to get a ton of legends soon. This is gonna absolutely decimate things, but let's just see what happens. Okay, the Multipede is immune to weapons and poison, and is vulnerable to power. Have I got any power? Nope. Utterly useless. Okay, fine. Immune to weapons and poison. What have I got? Magic. Poison. Magic. And, oh, hello. Ring of Power. 4. Okay, I've got a plan for you, Herdman. Sorry. Right, start off, I'm going to kill the Armourer. Well, do you know what? I'm actually not going to kill the Herdman. I'm then going to spend 2 actions to buy the Wild Morph. I've got enough space in my hand, yep. Wild Morph's going to be immediately deployed. And then I'm going to exhaust the Wild Morph. Give them the Ring of Power, which lets me attack with 4 power. Which is going to be doubled to 8. And it kills the Multipede. Multipede is dead. I move 1 space. Legend token goes there. And that's removed from here. I have 1 action left, but I can't do anything with it. So let's go here. Do I want to ready my allies? I mean, I can do. No. No, it's a waste because I've got 2 left and I've got that. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to do it. Right, let's see what happens. We have a monster coming up here, which is actually going to be a legend. Oh, I shouldn't see what that is. I'm going to go there anyway. Let's do it. Because I don't want to have cheated. Man of the Forest. Okay. Vulnerable to elemental. So I want to bring this one and this one back because they're going to be useful against that because it's vulnerable. But first I'm going to use the collector because that's worth 3 currently, and it's going to be worth less once I've used this second wind. So I'm going to spend 1 action to get the collector. I'm going to kill the wild morph, sorry. Collector comes out, does 3 attack. I'm then going to ready this one and this one. They're both going to do 3 each, so that's 3, 6, that makes 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, so I've got 3 left that I need to use. So, I mean, do I use the Book of Law or do I use the Cursed? I don't want to use the Cursed. The Cursed is more powerful later on, but then I can double that with the Mage's Tome. No, let's do it. I'm gonna use the Cursed. So, I don't need to turn that down. Just another 3. That kills the Man of the Forest, and I move 2 spaces. 1, 2. So both of those are going to sit on here. It's just new legends coming out now. You're gone from there. I think I've got this. I believe in myself. It's monster here again. Okay, legend. Just found a ton of legends all hanging out in the same location. And we have an ally. It's gone up here. You don't look that healthy down there, actually. So let's go here. Let's do some shopping. We've got the twins. They're quite useful. I've got a specialist, which is really useful against a legend. Yeah, we're going to buy the specialist. It's not the full... Oh, they're the twins would do more damage, technically. Oh, it's going to be a mistake. I'm going to buy the twins. Oh, because it's the only chance that I think I'm going to get that. I'm now going to spend my moon, so I've got full attack. I mean, I know that means the wizard, but I've only got to get 3 more. I just need to kill 1 legend. Okay, we've got one legend and 1 monster, sorry. Okay, we have 1 ally is rocking up here. Let's go fight this monster, this legend. I think we can do this. So, the vampire. All your heroes transform into monsters immune to their basic attack types. Luckily, I have no heroes. There are no heroes in the solo game, so the vampire is much less scary. Okay, how can I kill you? Let's do my magic round. I've been building this magic round. So, we're going to do... Book of Law is 3. Wizard is... takes us to 7. No, I mean, this is actually quite easy in the end. And then the Mage's Tome, that's going to take us... it's going to double all our magic attacks. That's going to be 14. Kill the vampire with magic. Vampire's dead. 1, 2. Then we just got to kill 1 more monster. We got this. Okay, we have a legend. It's going to rock up here. And we have an item here. I can't go there, so it's going to be there, which readies an ally. Let's head here and kill another legend. The Wyvern is immune to elemental and poison. I like the Wyvern. In fact, so much I made it the cover of the Legend expansion. Woo! There we go. Wyvern. Okay, so I'm going to use... Oh, I can't use that. That's annoying. The collector's useless to me now. You can die. Oh, I haven't even looked at this yet. Ha. Can't use the metalhead. So I can do the witch. 3, because I'm going to use the magic. Warrior, I can use. 7. Pyromancer. 8, 9, 10... If I use the magic, 11. No, 8, 9, 10 is fine. And then I'm going to use the twins. I'm going to use the trait at the bottom. So that lets me attack 1 monster or legend with 3 poison and 3 weapons, then discard this card. So the poison's not going to work, but the twins are, which takes me over 13. They're dead. Wyvern's dead. I get 2 points. Booyah! I won. With plenty of time to spare. Plenty of stuff. I mean, I nailed it. Not to sound cocky. I did build the game. If I'd lost, it would have been a point of contention. I should win this game. I usually play it with the Surge mode, and I usually play it also with these extra legend tokens at the start, and then it makes it much trickier because those legend cards can just decimate your hand. But yeah, I think saving my moons was a good move. I'm pleased with how that went. I hope someone enjoyed watching that. Thank you very much for coming and having a look. There is a full playthrough of a multiplayer that I'm about to play in a minute. I don't know if I've won or not. Let's hope I win it. And there's also tutorials for this and tutorials for the multiplayer one. I mean, I'm hoping you've watched the tutorial for this one first. If not, then I hope you understood what I was doing as I was doing it. Yeah, thanks very much.